Well, welcome back. Today I'm going to make a cold salmon pasta salad that's absolutely delicious. And I wanted to start off with this salmon because I didn't know whether you all knew all this or not. But salmon has bones in it. You can eat those bones. They're soft. They're not dangerous to you. But I always take them out. And I look for a starting place where this roll, because it'll unroll, and I unroll it. Well, I try to anyway. Let's see here. And you see these bones? They're soft. I'm going to pull them out. Here's some right here. And over here on this side, if you'll look closely, you'll see this is the little backbone. They're all soft bones. I've eaten them before. And it doesn't bother you at all. They just crunch like a something soft and crunchy, like a candy bar. But anyway, I take those bones out, and it doesn't matter if I miss a few because they are soft and they won't hurt you. But anyway, I wanted to show you that first. You could pull off the black skin that's on it. If you use fresh salmon, it'll probably be already boned for you if you request one that's boneless. But this is a canned salmon. All right. Okay, I'm going to set that aside for a minute. We're going to start with our mayonnaise. And I want to say this is about a cup of mayonnaise. And I've already chopped up some celery and onions. And I don't usually use red onions, but I had one and I didn't want it to go bad. So I got about a cup and a half of celery and a cup and a half, maybe a cup and a third of onions. And like I said, you can use regular onions. You don't have to use red. I just didn't want it to spoil. And I'm just going to stir all this together and get it combined. And if you remember, I told you you combine stuff ahead of time so you don't have to worry about it or work twice as hard to get it combined when you put everything in at the same time, because you're constantly stirring and making sure that everything's coated. All right. Now, I've already cooked a pound of shells, pasta shells. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do first, though. I'm going to take this salmon and crumble it up in here. Just like this. There's another little bone. You see that? Crumble it up. Because I'm just going to go ahead and get this mixed. Why not? It's much easier. Much easier if you combine everything in the beginning. All right. Oh, see, I didn't unroll it far enough. Here's some more bones. Okay. Get my big spoon. I'll wipe my hands off. And I'm going to start combining all of this. I suppose if you wanted to, excuse me, you could add some bell pepper to it. I never do. I think for the most part I like simple dishes. I don't like to load it down with a bunch of different tastes, unless, you know, of course it's necessary for the dish. Alright, I got all this. You see how easy that was? And if I had put the pasta in first, we would have been stirring and stirring and stirring until I got it all mixed. But now it's all mixed. Much easier. Alright, now I'm going to get my pound of pasta. I've already cooked it for you. And I'm just going to pour it in and mix it all together. If you wanted to add a little more spice to it, I suppose you could. I'm crazy about spicy, but I don't usually do it when I've got pasta. This type of pasta. So here's my pound of shells, and I'm thinking these were probably medium shells. Let me back off a little bit. I think I'm a little too close here. There we go. And now we just stir this in. And it's just going to be so much easier to get all of this mixed and in that pasta than it would have been had I done it the other way around. Put the pasta in, then the mayonnaise, and then the celery and onions. It's just so much faster if you mix all the stuff that's going to have to be mixed anyway. This is a delicious dish, especially in the summer. The things that I'm fond of, I cook all year round. I don't care if it's a summer dish or a winter dish. It doesn't matter to me. I fix them all. Now the only thing you have to do now is put it in the fridge and let it get cold. It's a wonderful cold salmon salad. And you know, if you didn't want to use salmon, you could use chicken. You could use tuna. Still, you know, chill it. It would still be wonderful. Alright. I'm going to get me a little tasting dish here. Let's make sure it's all stirred in. Get this off here. I'm going to go get me a dish. All right. Give it a little shot here, a little try. It's not cold yet, but excuse me, it'll be just, it's much better cold, but you won't mind it warm. All right, here we go. You don't know how good that celery makes. That celery and onions makes this a wonderful, tasty little summer dish. Go good with a barbecue. Give it a try. I know you're going to love it. Thank you for spending part of your day with me. Give me a thumbs up or a comment or a subscribe. And until next time, take care.